and 491 players. Can we get to 500 before we start? 492 at the moment. Well over 10 rounds. Top 8 gets to go to the showcase qualifier in December. Quite a way to spend your Saturday morning. Yeah, I decided not to play second Sokenzan today because I don't think I added this to the Mox Show, but I ended up playing a Blood Crypt instead, so that we could cast our Ovalchase Daredevils, which I think is like really relevant against like specifically coffers. A deck we played against twice last challenge, and I also want to keep 4 basics in, like just, you know, for their Field of Ruins and stuff. We're at 497, 498, 8 seconds to go, 499. 499. Any 500s? No 500s? 499. Final answer. Let's go. Operion, Switch Prime. Bro with the 22 months. Let me just... You had Mox Ruby and Modern. I was like, what the heck? Oh. No, this isn't my first hand. Okay, I have to show this one. Double land, double Street Wraith. Or no land, double Street Wraith, double Bauble. I think I have to mulligan. Quite the hand, though. Sneep? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep my 6. That's quite the first hand to see when you wake up on a Saturday. If I was playing like maybe 4 more lands in my deck, I'd probably keep 18 lands. I don't know, dude. Opponents taking their time, getting some coffee, getting some breakfast.
What's up? It's me, your friend.
Isn't it better to have 3 Mox for me as it's a cookbook? I'm playing around Collector. Although Cookbook's way better than Asmo here, because you get to like... So with this hand, we get to go turn 1, Inti, Cookbook, and then on our opponent's turn, discard Daredevil, trigger the Inti. Bad with the 4 months? 44? Thank you. Okay, my opponent is here. I'm going to put back this card, which you can't see. I'm going to play a basic mounted. I'm going to cast an Underworld Cookbook. Just like the sample hands. There, read in. Alright, probably Scam. I think my hand's actually pretty good against Scam, for what it's worth.
What's up? It's me.
Alright, we get to see the hand, chat. Battle the 44 months, thank you, homie. Glad you've been here so long. I've got a Ovalchase Daredevil, Galvanic Blast, and 2 Urza Sagas. Urza Saga. They tell me it's pretty good against Scam. That's what I hear. Oh my fuck, dude. No, not like this. Not today. Come on, stop. No. I didn't. No. Come on, dude. I literally cannot have already broken this stupid stand thing. It's literally, I think I snapped it or something. Why didn't I even put any pressure on it? So live streaming is like, yo, I don't know, blah, 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 fucking shit. Okay, I'm so bummed about this. Okay, hold on. Well, I have to hold it so close to my face too. For a second, I thought we were getting Blood Moon. Ooh, I drew a pretty interesting one. Yeah, let's go to I'm gonna get Mox Amber here. I'm gonna play Inti. Discard this. And an Ovalchase Daredevil, which is not the most helpful. But then I'll lightning bolt here. I guess I didn't need to bolt yet, sorry. Then we hit a Mishra's Bauble. Yeah, just holding it like a video essence. I'm gonna see maybe I can have Esther help me because I just need another set of hands. She's still asleep. Okay, I'm gonna summon the. Okay, yeah. Okay, in between sideboarding, I'm gonna try to summon Esther to give us a hand. Good fix between rounds. I mean, it's just like we probably have like 20 minutes of this match left. It's kind of a long time to be holding a mic. Okay, dead Inti. They've got a Thoughtseize on top. Don't care at all about this Bowmaster. You don't need audio for the first match? We do, though. It's like nobody's watching a no audio stream except for the most loyal of spikelings, which I know we all are here, but... Okay, so I'm going to grab Shadowspear, cast Ragavan, equip, attack for 10, lifelink trample. If they are sandbagging, terminate. Good fucking shit, dude. Okay, I've got 2 Galvanic Blast in my hand, so I'm at 18. They can't scam grief me to take both. They have, I guess they could go. They can't Thoughtseize at all. So I think we've won. Okay. I'm going to sideboard, and then I'm going to try to summon Esther. Esther, I summon thee. Alright, so sideboard plan now involves bringing in 1 Haywire Mite. I'm not really that worried about Leyline, but I'm kind of worried about Chalice. So I want 1 as a Saga target, I think. For -4 Ragavans, -1 Mamber.
What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike. What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
Okay, I've summoned Esther. Hold on 1 second. I think that's all the pieces. Hopefully it's salvageable. Maybe I could have tried the... Yeah, I think it may just be broken. No, the mic is okay. I think the mic... Wait, is the mic not... Y'all can hear me, right? Just the arm it's on. Okay. Yeah, at least the audio's good. I really hope I don't have to hold this all day. I mean, I can... No, I guess my other mic is on the floor over there. Okay, new match though. Round the draw. Game 2, or same match, round the draw. Probably have to keep my 7. It's kind of a weird one. My opponent's mulled to 6 on the play. A little awkward. Guess y'all get to see the hand. Opponent for the second time. Happy morning, Spike. It's time for the Modern Showcase Challenge. Let's get Scam Griefed Game 1. Let's get Scam Griefed Game 2. And if we're lucky, we can get Scam Griefed Game 3. So I've got 1 land, double removal spell, double Street Wraith. So kind of an interesting hand here, right? New replacement for Ragavan. You can play Voldaren Epicure. Okay, I've looked at it a little bit more, sweetie. It's I don't know. I think it's just broken, but maybe take a look. And if you're lucky, you can complain enough and draw a lightning bolt. We fixed the stand. Esther's here taking a look at it. She's up to stand in the first place too. I mean, this is exactly the formula that I like. Just having so many cheap 1-mana removal spells is so important against Scam. Hopefully, don't have anything too good here. Ugh, it's pretty brutal. It's like maybe the best hit. Because it's not quite delirious, at least. And I also drew pretty dang well. Probably, I do have a Haywire Mite. I think I'm just gonna... I get to play 2 Channelers here. 2 Delirious Channelers, because I drew a fetch land also. So in his Ragavan 2 mystery cards. It'd be kind of bad if they had Ragavan Red Card Fury, I guess. Seems to not be the case. So it's Graveyard of Bauble. If I had an Ovalchase Daredevil, I'd be like kind of excited. I get a lot more looks at cards here. I'm just gonna go in Graveyard. Everybody give a hand for Esther, who's taking a time from her Saturday slumber to help us out today.
Well, I need to wake up anyways. So why did you think it was broken?
Well, this thing looked like a little weird. There's like a hole out of it. I don't know. And I thought I heard a snapping sound too. It's not. It's just fine.
I think so.
Okay.
What's up? It's
I think
me,
you
your
just
friend,
put
Starring Spike.
this part from the wrong portion, like the wrong thing.
I see. Well, thank you so much, sweetie.
And if it does break, we'll just get a new one.
Esther has fixed it. I don't have to hold the stand anymore. Everybody give Esther a hand. Let's go. Big thank you to our queen.
Clapping with your tape.
That's funny. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna upkeep Bauble. It's kind of close, but I'd rather use the Unholy Heat, the known information, to kill the Ragavan than the Galvanic Blast. Because if I hit them with 2 Channelers plus equipped Channeler, then I can put them down to 2 life, which is Galvanic Blast range. Although I guess if I bobbled up my turn, I could have used these Surveils, so maybe that was better. But I can also play around like Grief / Thoughtseize. Watching you, Doom, and Read all 3 playing against Game 1 format. Yeah, I know. I just like, what can we do, right? That being said, like, this deck is like one main reason why I chose to play this deck today is like this is like kind of the exact formula you want against Scam. A Urza Saga deck with cards like Asmo, cards like it was like Urza Saga deck with Asmo and lots of cheap 1-mana removal spells is a really good way to combat Scam. Like, we got Scam griefed both games, and we're likely gonna win. Okay, so they got back Grief, so I'm gonna need to use a burn spell this turn instead of oh, I guess I could just do both now that I've drawn Urza Saga. And shock him for 2. Yeah, like both games they had Scam Grief, but our curve is just really low. And like they took 1 mana removal spell. That deck is just very full of 1 mana removal spells. Very, very important formula to try to beat Scam. And this is like kind of what I designed the deck to do. So despite me complaining a little bit, we are gonna emerge victorious here. Opponent is paused, surely composing a kind good games message in chat. Urza with a 7 months, yeah, with an H. Bedell. How's the matchup against the rest of the field? Well, that's one thing, we haven't played a ton of the deck. It's kind of, this is a new brew, kind of risky, but the deck provides a very fast clock and can draw a lot of cards and has a really low mana curve. So it felt like a pretty good formula to me, despite being kind of relatively untested. Miko the 17 months, thank you, welcome back. I think it looked really good yesterday, but we played like one league, league and a half maybe. Okay. 499 players today. Only 9 more rounds of Swiss. Go to 5. Okay, my 5 is pretty good. 4 or 5. Up against Yogg. Mold of 5 against the turn 2 Yogg on the Grist, or turn 2 Grist on the play, and they get 2 fucking tokens. You're kidding. I have Galvanic Blast, so I could have Galvanic Blasted a Grist that didn't get the extra counter. I still have to Galvanic Blast it, but it lives. It's disgusting. Tough stuff. Yeah, I'm actually like in like really good position if they just don't hit the Grist despite the Mold of 5. Damn it. Welcome to the challenges. I had a really good Mold of 5. Alright, chat. Probably losing game 1. I feel like we got a good amount of cards for this matchup. We've got Stone, we have Heats, we have Slash, we have Double Needle. But Inti so far, card's been really good in this deck. It's been really good and solid in other shells. The best in this deck so far. This culture make creatures of planeswalkers. Well, Grist is a exception to a lot of things, including that. Notably, they did mill their Blood Artist, which is something. Interesting, they put the counter on the summoning 6 token so they can't tap it for mana. Inti also would be like by far the best draw here. I'd be able to like see a ton of my deck and give trample to the Asmo. But I'll concede 2 Chord for Yogg here. I'm gonna give 2. Tough game. Tough game indeed. Mold of 5. But everything that could have... I mean, not everything. Okay, so Ragavans out of here. Mamber out of here, I think, because we have no Ragavans. Bauble's okay, I think. Do I want a Pyrite Spellbomb? I don't think so. Do I want a Haywire Mite? I don't think so. We can Needle, potentially. Maybe a Haywire Mite's correct to play. It's kind of close. Let's do it, I think. Could have come to the Bauble. Okay, I like my 7. Good enough to keep. Opponent's on the mold of 6 this time. Ovalchase Daredevils are glued to my hand today. Okay, don't mind that card so much. Another Pro-Humans deck, yeah. Is Grist their only out? I mean, Grist, it's going to be tough for them to have Grist as an out here since I'm going to be able to remove their cards so effectively. But they have to have, like, Bowmasters into Grist. Which would get me, I guess. Probably should have already killed there. Or Karmi, though. Since they have a Yogg. Remember, Asmo cannot kill Yawgmoth. I have a second Daredevil, so they don't get to use their Cauldron here. Not only, oh, they just concede. Take that. Well, they could have discarded anything, also to blank the thing. Okay, game 3 on the draw. Got a lot of stuff. Yeah, they may just didn't know about Pro-Human. And they're on a mold of 6 again. My 7 is also good. Sorry, I should have done this first, but I'm also kind of locked in on playing the Saga. Has Inti performed well so far? Yeah, it's been good in this deck so far, for sure. It is like a very, very strong card advantage engine, and also like it's pretty reasonable pressure. It just does everything, really. Inti, it does everything. You ever seen a card do everything before? Backup Asma is probably good enough to keep. Do want to kill one of these now. Tuno, let's go. Where did they showed up while I was restarting? I don't know. They're a robot, I guess. Can't main deck Shriek Maul in the scam metagame, I think. Speaking of scam. Crack the Bauble now because of Bowmasters, although gonna get kind of got by it probably. If they have it. Passing to me. That being said, Saga, good against Scam. Unless they Blood Moon me, but also Blood Moon is like not as common in the main deck. Maybe I'm summoning it to my opponent's hand right now. No Blood Moon this turn. No attacks. Take that. I think we get a second cookbook since we have second Urza Saga here. If they like hardcast Grief, I guess I just discard my hand. Oh, 2 spells. Yeah, they're not hard. Just main phase tap. Main phase tap Blood Crypt. You don't have to worry about playing around anything. Spike. Mind Collapse though. It's pretty good. Okay, don't need to discard anything because I. Oh well. I thought my construct would still be a 4/4. I thought that I think I should have discarded so that I could discard the other card to save from just like non-scammed Fury. But if they just played non-scammed Fury, we're still ahead at least. For what it's worth. Okay, so I think with the card I just drew, we're gonna commit to not making a token right now. So I'm going to discard a Ragavan in my hand. +1 counter here, trigger on Inti, or trigger Inti. Found a land. Play Asmo. Cookbook in hand, cast the cookbook, or sorry, not cast the cookbook. Just get a mountain. And then I'll discard the cookbook on my opponent's turn and trigger the NT probably. Although I guess, yeah, if they Thoughtseize me, it's still discarded, but it is funny that like Thoughtseize and Grief triggers NT. They have 5 cards in their hand. Has an even stronger mid. And NT's been good. I mean, I chose to play this deck in the tournament, right? So I thought that NT was good. She's a lot of card advantage, good board presence, good with Ragavan, great with Cookbook, great with Street Wraith. Although bad did like Inti and Street Wraith. So like a little weird tension. Would it be like 3 Undying effects? I mean, they could have like Fury, no Undying effects, or like 2 Furies, 3 scam cards. They could have lands. They haven't missed a land drop yet. No way ever block here. Could turn on Molten Collapse. Could, you know, be trying to like scam plus like scam Bowmaster, scam Fury, and kill everything. Redbeard, the 4 months. Thank you. Welcome back. So they pitch a Fury. We know that they have one scam card, right? We saw it. Yeah, I saw Undying Evil earlier. So 4 damage to my Orcish Bowmaster. We also maybe could flip a Galvanic Blast if we're, or Bolt if we're really lucky. Although they have played around that. Hit a Channeler for next turn, though. Something. So they can kill my Asmo and they can kill my Construct. I get another Construct and I probably get Shadowspear. They have 1 card left in their hand. I'm going to attack no discard here. Oh, there's a good chance I discard the card to Cookbook on their turn. Might not, though. Yeah, 2 cards in their hand. One of the mystery card is like very, very possibly very likely. Oh, it is actually, sorry, it is just Undying Evil, or did they shuffle? Sorry, I should have paid more attention, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and discard Ragavan, trigger Inti here. Ovalchase Daredevil, which is sadly, I guess I could cast it off the treasure token. Actually, I drew Ovalchase Daredevil for turn also, which is funny. I don't think they shuffled. I think their last card is Undying Evil. So let's go, I think I just go in on Channeler. I don't want them to be able to like block the Fury and scam it. So I'll still discard the Daredevil here. Just like loot it away, right? And then put them on a 2-turn clock. I find another Urza Saga, which is nice. So I could potentially move the Shadowspear over, which seems likely pretty unnecessary. Could also just sack a food. 1 mana short of casting this. We have Monkey Undying Evil, Bauble, not that after all. Okay, thank you. Sorry. It's a card unknown. That being said, we're still never blocking Fury here. They're dead to this next turn. Not a lot they can do about it. So we might as well Street Wraith. Nice 0 mana draw 2. Into an Asmo, which is incredible here. Don't really care about 1 Bowmaster trigger. I did find another Street Wraith though, so I do kind of care about the second Bowmaster trigger. So we could just discard the Street Wraith too. To the Inti trigger, although maybe it's better to discard this Cookbook. I think I'll discard the Street Wraith. Cookbook makes the construct bigger. I'm kind of out of cookbooks otherwise. But they're dead to this. Go Inti go. Go to game 2. So slightly updated sideboard plan against scam from yesterday, but one I feel good about our build against scam. Is these 5 cards and only bringing in 1 Mite because I don't really care much about Leyline, but I do care about Chalice. So having a Mite as an out is nice. And then we cut the monkeys and the Mamber. Yeah, Inti being a good card advantage engine that doesn't trigger Bowmaster is a big deal. Although, the Street Wraith does trigger Bowmaster. Yeah, the Flame Slash is new. I think I put it in the Mox Field. Mox Field, maybe like... I think I forgot to put the Blood Crypt in the Mox Field. Yeah, we played against Scam, then Yogg, and now Scam again. And he played Versatile Considers Ragavan. The card's just like... It's just your worst card of the matchup, I think. It is better on the play, but... They're usually pretty ready for it, and even if you hit them with it, it's like if they just have Bowmaster, it's still a bad trade for you. Only 7 more rounds after this one of Swiss. No D&D today though, so I'm equipped for a long stream. If we put against coffers with this deck, seems like it'd be super tough. We played against it. I think it was tough. I think we won. Having 2 needles against them is really big deal because like they have a hard time getting rid of needle. We have 4 basics for Field of Ruins, which is more than some other variants of this deck. But yeah, I do feel like the matchup was not good. I think we won though. Maybe I'm misremembering. Any luck with Enigma Jewel brewing? There's like one card I like with Enigma Jewel that I didn't have before. It's the 2-mana tap, draw a card, discard a card, make a treasure token. That card's kind of cool with Jewel. So getting there. What killed Dredge? Scam being the best deck and main decking for Dothy Voidwalker. Yeah, you could main deck a Needle. I think there aren't really enough rings to main deck a Needle at the moment. Yeah, the argument of looting away if it's not useful isn't a great argument, but is an argument. I'll keep my 7. And so does my opponent. Also, we're going into game 2. My opponent has 11 minutes on the clock. They showed up pretty late. But, you know, it should be enough time if they continue to play at a reasonable speed. Enigma Jewel with Signets, Keenan, and Upheaval. Sounds fun. A pretty good draw. Kind of weak to explosives, maybe. Getting Blood Moon would not be ideal. Explosives would one I think is okay here. They get their 2 for 1. But then I gotta get like a 3 for 1 off the Saga, maybe. They maybe have a Kolagon's command. I might just get a Bauble here. I have a cookbook in my hands. I'll probably get the Shadowspear. My hand has like plenty to do. We got to play the Scales matchup. We did play the Scales matchup. We did win. I don't know if it was how good the matchup is. We only played it once. This deck is like relatively untested. We played maybe like 6 matches on the stream yesterday, but it felt I liked it a lot, and felt good enough to me to keep jamming. Yeah, my opponent is playing pretty slowly, so if this game goes pretty long, they could be under significant clock pressure for game 3. Bauble's better against Hidetsugu. Yeah, I know. That's why I thought about getting it. But I think I can maybe still beat a Hidetsugu. I think Echo Deeps goes in Scales. I don't. There's just like infinite good colorless utility lands you could play, and you basically don't have any room for any extras. You could play 1, although I would probably just play a Blink Moth over it. Okay, I'm fine with this. Just have 3 Sagas. I'll cycle my Street Wraith now. If they Bowmaster, they're taking a big chunk of damage, so I doubt that they would. Is Nina worth bringing in? It's just so bad against Hidetsugu, but good against explosives, and not 2-1 in favor of explosives is usually the what they play, and I sometimes bring it in and sometimes don't. It's tough because we're like also bringing in Needle for like their chalices, or sorry, Haywire Mite for chalices. But also, I don't know, just like this isn't so bad. Mark with the 24 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Yeah, 3 cards still over there. So if my opponent blocks here, I can make a token to win the combat. That being said, I don't want to make a token at this point because my hand is 2 Galvanic Blasts. Or is it? 2? Keep watching. Yeah, find out next time. Don't think we popped the Bauble. This 2 of our 3 matches against Scam, the other one against Yawgmoth. Yeah, I agree. There needs to be a good promo Galvanic Blast. Gonna wait for them to use whatever removal they have here. Obviously, they need removal, or they're not gonna do anything before I blast. I guess I'm kind of slow rolling, but whatever. I don't. They're playing. I'm up 10 minutes. Hard to feel like I'm slow rolling, and they have 4 cards in hand, 5 open mana. Let's make them cast some stuff. Yeah, I like the new basic lands. What I like about them is how they look like mountains and not islands. That's my favorite thing about them. And my hand was, in fact, 2 Galvanic Blasts. Cool. Good to be 3-0. Just one sec. I'm going to Google and see if they've got any goldfish posts. They have 2 results, both with Mono Green Tron. I think my hand is... It's from a while ago, but I'll keep. Put a mulligans to 6. Rolls to 5. Thinking about their 5. Keeps it. Okay, I think it's likely to see an Urza's Land interplay here. Won't complain if I don't have to play against Tron, though. Don't think that matchup's probably very good. It is Tron. I have 2 Ulapog concede. I mean, they mulled to 5, I don't know. I mean, Tron does play Saga sometimes, and scrying. Just like the worst Tron keep I've ever seen. I'll take that. Talisman? Maybe not the worst. Hopefully we hit a Karn off the Ragavan. Okay. But it's also like not of 6, playing pretty slow. Maybe they're double queued. Yeah, upkeep is really weird. I don't know. Now they just let me dash. Just Tron player things, I guess. So they're gonna have Tron in 2 turns if they get map. Not bolt them now. I guess upkeep off a mountain was a little bit better. So looking for a bolt or a blast. Graveyard, anything else? They're going to need a ring next turn. And notably, they can't sacrifice Expedition Map for their missing Tron piece and ring. Okay, don't care about... They should be dead, right? They just killed the token. They can't have Dismember. They have to have Warping Whale. But I could beat Warping Whale with what's in my hand. Popping in response. It's just gonna let me get Delirium, maybe? I think I'm currently very nearly able to get Delirium. Okay, discard a land, trigger Inti, Urza Saga. Not the most relevant. Okay, they back it up. Yeah, they seem a little inexperienced with the speed of play and some of the sequencing. I'm going to bring in the Void Mirror, I think. Well, if they're going to keep hands like that, maybe not. I think it's still like a good kind of like YOLO 2 mana. Sometimes it wins, sometimes it does nothing. Maybe I'll see how many cards I'm cutting. Yeah, I kind of want to cut all the Daredevils. I just kind of hate Daredevil, these kind of matchups. You're not making food super aggressively. You can just kind of cycle with Inti. Kind of make a cut the 4th cookbook. I kind of need to be able to cast Asmo. Metalcraft is important. Yeah, it seems like a fine sideboard plan. Yeah, they let streamers play with Mox Ruby and Modern Zach. They want Magic Online streams to be more popular, and they said if I can get up to 10,000 subs, then they'll take away that permission. So if you think it's not fair that I can play Mox Ruby in this deck, you can gift me 10,000 subs, and then they'll take away that privilege. But for now, they're trying to promote Magic streams by making streamers play with power in the leagues or the tournaments. Mite for Chalice. Yeah. It's usually not that important to have Mite. You can play 1 Mite. Maybe a Mite over Cookbook 4 is okay. Personally, I think it's a fair. What can you do? What you could do is get me up to that 10k mark. Yeah, Simeon's for Guide's still banned. Let me play pre-nerf Luris. Oh boy. Okay, well, hopefully we can defeat Tron in one of these sideboard games. You know, they did mold to 5. I think keeping a hand like that with like Dismember, Talisman, Urza Saga is fine. Voidmere, Alpine Moon, Nambo. I know. If we have both of them, that's probably more of a benefit than a detriment because we have an Alpine Moon. I know Voidmere can not do that much, but sometimes it is 2 mana to win the game. And I think this matchup is probably bad enough for me, especially on the draw, to like bring a really high variance card in. Could also loot it away in this deck with Inti or discard it. Okay, I have a no lander. I'm going to mulligan. Not that my opponent knows that yet. They mulligan as well. I'm clicking the mulligan button. Alright, keeping my 6. They also keep their 6. Hopefully they really need this map. They must be double queued. I can't tell if they're double queued or inexperienced. I guess maybe more likely to be inexperienced since the all access pass tokens up. No problem, of course. Yeah, I guess they do have a couple other results, so probably double queue. Interesting. I'm gonna name Urza Saga here. Some asymmetrical effect. Not double queued. Well, they could be double queued with the arena open that's happening today. So they didn't sack their sphere, which is kind of concerning. They also played Expedition Map, which does not imply to me that they have Nattytron. So I'm going to make a token here. Another sphere. So I drew Street Wraith for turn. I'm going to cycle now. Take for 6. I need to needle something. Blast Stone is going to be too slow this game. Oblivion Stone will be too slow this game. Yeah, so it just has to be Karn. I mean, it could also name the One Ring, but my hand is actually kind of good against the One Ring. Or I should say has game against it. Obviously, if we don't see an Urza's Tower right now, we're feeling pretty good. Don't we have 2 turn clock? Yeah, if we attack for 20 over the course of 2 turns, we have an easy win. We need to think about them playing at Urza's Tower. Also, not a Nambo if you name Urza Saga with Alpine Moon. Maybe E? Yeah, maybe. I have a removal spell for Warping Whale, so I don't really think they can do anything. Okay, GG's the Pithing Needle, turn 1, GG's. Okay, you too. Has Mox Amber been good? I think so. I think it makes more sense to play the drum. We don't, but it's also in a mulligan to 6. No, we're just brewing and stuff between rounds. Scales. Revealing a Gemstone Cavern, so they probably kept 1 lander. Yeah, I can actually get Stomping Ground to hit more green cards here. Yeah, we have Inti in the deck too. I would cast it. Can hit them with Ragavan again, of course. Rewarded for the Stomping Ground. Fortunately, no Ballista. Ballista would have been pretty sick there. So they do hit their third land drop. Blasting their face here. Graveyard the Saga is a little too slow. It's kind of weird, but I think I'm supposed to move over to Channeler. Guess I could have looked at their top card first. It's a pretty bad one to see. The problem is, like, they just... I need to get in one extra damage here pretty bad, and they're going to block and sack the jar, and I Shinka. Yeah, I know I had the first strike, but I think even with that, we'll do this. So they have Ravager and two other cards in their hand. Guess we could die if they had a land. So how many counters are on this Blink Moth? Thankfully Blink Moth, not Ink Moth here. Yeah, I think I have to bolt the Thopter token. Graveyard that. So they're blocking away They're Not Dead to another copy of Lightning Bolt. Everybody's favorite time, though. Ovalchase time. They're at 4. I cast a 4 too. At 26. Hope they don't have a Ballista. So they can't get flying on their Zabaz or activate Zabaz because they have Pathway instead of a dual land, by the way. They can act. Now they have Soul Cauldron. Oh, am I dead? I might be dead. Wow, I am dead. Shot for 28. Very close game. You have the extra might, which is nice. A lot of sideboard cards. Can't remember exactly how I sideboarded last time. Now the Ragavans came out. I said not to bring in the extra burn. Something like this. Probably do want the second Alpine Moon. Alright, looks good. Inti is really nice as a good card advantage engine with all of these. Nice removal spells, lots of sideboard cards. Asmo is very good in the matchup. Stone is really good in the matchup. Could be a tough one to play though. We lost a few game one. Or I guess we lost the game one against Yogg. I guess that's the only other game one. We still got 30 seconds on the clock for sideboarding. Yeah, but mulliganing a lot today. Although we're 4-0, so hard to complain too much. If we had Ragavan into Inti, it would be pretty good. I don't think that's enough of a reason to keep him in. Okay, I'm on the play. With a mulligan. My 6 is okay, I guess. It's not great. They pitched to Scales. Excuse me. Turn 1 Urza Saga. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. I think I have to Haywire Mite the Saga. Doesn't feel great. Just really can't beat the tokens, you know? No grudge on the board. I would love to have 4 ancient grudges on my sideboard right now. I think Haywire Mite's a little bit better. Spike, why no grudge? Sorry. It's very insightful, right? This is only as a sorcery. Should have double checked before casting the bolt. Okay, just let it go. Ugh. Good top deck for them. Probably can't really win from this point. We'll try. Thinking about Zabazing the Ballista. I agree in their assessment that it's not correct to do this turn. You've cast some Intis. You haven't drawn it a ton though. Land is Inkblot Dexys is like actually their best draw. They can activate Ozolith and Saga now, and they have an Inkmoth. Is what it is, as they say. What's nice is, I guess, if we make them activate Zabaz, they're not making a token. I guess I just have this welding jar. They forgot about the jar last time, though. They could forget about it again. They've remembered the jar now. But it gets removed from combat. Drew another Street Wraith. Which is mostly just painful. Have to need a Walking Ballista. I guess I could Mite the Saga. Mite the Saga. I'm up to 13. I have to chump block the Ballista though, which I just can't really do. Yeah, they definitely threw a little bit. Yeah, I think it has to be Needle Ballista. They'll get a Mite if I don't kill Saga. Alright, I guess let's kill Saga. Both lines feel like losing lines. You can punt it with this, I don't know. I just like don't have like I guess I just don't really have outs to the Ballista is the problem. I know this is also not that different, I guess, at least in the construct. I don't necessarily have to chump. Although going to like effectively one is... Oh, it's not a chump, it's actually just a block. Or a trade. Okay. Yeah, 2 less life. But I get to trade, or potentially trade, if they attack. But then they get all those counters on the Ozlith. What a bummer they had Ozlith instead of Hardened Scales this game also. So hoping to hit an Asmo there. Not quite lucky enough. Oh, they know the Ozlith trick. Yeah, I don't know. Tough mulligans. Mulligan both games. Game 1 was super close. Oh wait, they're punting again. Okay, never mind. I think this is incredibly big punt from on their part, I think. We're still like super behind or whatever. But I get to block the Ballista. But then how do I ever win? Probably can't win, but just like putting the counters in Ballista was so much better. Okay, so they're gonna kill my Inti. And then I block the Ballista. They ping me for 3 and then I sack a food token. Yeah, they're literally throwing at every possible juncture. Okay, so we just let damage happen right now. This is 8, I go to 1. Do I even sacrifice my food token? Probably. Don't have any cards, so I can't cast Asma next turn anyways. This would be an insane game to win. I always have to win game 3. I maybe punted the turn I got Needle instead of Mite. It's also tough though when your opponent's making so many mistakes, like figure out like how are they gonna punt, you know, it's like it's tough. That's still needled. They know that that's still needled? Me having to chump is, you know, kind of just game. I like can't Asmo at this point. I can't Inti into stuff. Yeah, drew Shinka. Okay. Tough game. There's like one card I like clearly have to put back that I wish I didn't have to put back. The mirror. Probably Living End, actually. Force pitch Nimble Obstructionist. So no Violent Outburst is something. So I'm going to discard the Daredevil. I'm going to not bring it back, I think. Sucks on my top card. They gonna Violent Outburst in response? Another Bauble. Okay, I'm going to have a Bolt and a Galvanic Blast ready for them on their upkeep. Yeah, Cherry was in the draft that we were looking at from a friend of ours, but I just have Modern Brain too much to be very excited about it. Nice to win game 1. Yeah, weird game. Do I care about ley lines very much? Not that much. I have a super interesting hand. I think I'm keeping it on the draw. Wish y'all could see it. It may become immediately clear, though, as I cycle 1 Street Wraith. And for now, only 1 Street Wraith. I kept a 0 land 2 Street Wraith hand on the draw against Living End. Yeah, I don't expect my opponent's. Okay, I'm gonna cycle in response to this. If I draw another land, which I don't. Actually, still keeping on top weirdly. Just the Street Wraiths are so nice against Living End. I'm on the draw. 3 looks at 1 land. 1 land, my hand's pretty good. You have to get kind of lucky to beat Living End on the draw, anyways. Mox Amber is only restricted in Vintage. This is Modern. You can play as many copies as you want. So they're going to need Living End plus Endurance, I think. I don't think they're beating my Asmo. Are they going to put this on top? They do put it on top. What a gamer. They also don't have a swamp. Yeah, I've never seen that either. It's pretty nifty. Let's take it 6. They have Charlotte's Agent and 3 other cards in their hand. I'm gonna discard another Asmo. We didn't get Endurance last turn either, so I'm not like really expecting to here. Because it's I do kind of lose to Endurance a bit harder if I sack here though, so we just let this happen. If our opponent somehow has Endurance, maybe our opponent thought we would like, yeah, they had it last turn and I just passed priority back. So now Asmo kill Street Wraith, Asmo kill itself. Nice one-lander beating Living In, Subtlety, double Living In, Subtlety with Endurance. I think we're beating this at least. I have no more cookbooks in my deck. The last one's in my hand already. You'd be kind of mindful to not lose to another Living End. I have a plan for another Living End. Unnecessarily, you don't know what my hand is with Peace and Love. I just get to kill all their creatures here. As if my hand was 2 Galvanic Blasts. Guess I didn't need to use the Galvanic Blast yet. Unnecessarily loose. If my opponent has 4th Living End plus another Cascader as the last couple cards, good beats. I think I'm just not playing around it. Okay, 5-1. How many times have we played? Or how many times have we mulliganed today? I can't remember. We played mulligan like 10 times today at least. Yeah, probably on scam. Oh, this is Corey. Definitely on scam. Should we just add a land? I don't know. I mean, the deck's been doing well. Oh yeah, we could. Yeah, Corey's not stream sniping. Corey's also the multi-6. It's fair. Alright. Curry time. This has been my favorite meal lately. Duck curry. Yeah, we're up against Corey Bowmaster. He's also streaming, I think, so. Not worried about being ghosted. Corey the Scam Man. We draw Inti here. We get to kind of go off. Our hand could be anything, although very painful. Okay. A little late to the party, Inti, but it's okay. I think we discard there. Hopefully Corey doesn't have Scam Grief into Scam Fury, but... No, last round was Living End for us. So our third Scam opponent, one Tron opponent, one Living End, one Yawgmoth, one Scales. I'm going to do this now, actually, because of Bowmaster's post-combat. Okay, land for next turn. And a Channeler. 4 cards in Corey's hand. Good to trigger Inti again. Another Asmo. Okay. Not ideal. Okay. So I have 2 options here. I can go play Shadowspear, get back Ovalchase Daredevil, attack with Asmo, cast second Asmo, but I'm only making 1 food. Yeah, let's just go in. Yeah, great draw. Attack with both. Attack with both is kind of interesting. Oh, we flipped a cookbook. We can't cast. Shocks in. Dashes Ragavan. So because I traded Inti, I'm taking 6 instead of 10. No land on top for me. No cards in Corey's hand besides this Ragavan. Better than a mountain. Not over yet. Finds Galvanic Blast. No Metalcraft, though. Yeah, no Metalcraft. Yeah, no Giganta. We have a Street Wraith. Dude, beating double Grief Scam is, like, super sick. Double Grief Scam plus Ragavan. And we mulliganed. Not a lot of decks that can do that. This deck's formula is just, like... We're like, super metagamed against Scam, but... Exciting stuff. If only I could have done this in the Modern Super League last week. I guess I could have. Inti was legal. That Shadowspear top deck was crazy. Corey on another level 6. I get to keep a 7. Is the deck supposed to be good against Scam? What's good against Scam apart from Saga? All the Saga plus Asmo plus a ton of 1-mana burn spells. The presence of a lot of 1-mana burn spells is a big part of why I like the deck in the matchup. Okay, don't play Channeler into Bowmaster these kind of turns. Oh no, I missed my Dragon Rage's Channeler ability. Or did I? I mean, I did, but like, I'm playing around Bowmasters. Got another one? They have the Kolaghan's command at least. So it's not blocked. Sure. No, sorry for the chewing. I gotta eat. I've been streaming 6 hours. Alright, that's sorry. Love you, Corey. Show curry. I mean, it's just like a cup of gunk, but it's so good. It's just... It's a Thai place I've been going to for years. It's just... Upstairs. No, there's rice on the side. It's over here on the left side. Alright, 6. We got 14. 14 minus 9, 5. Yeah. Presents lethal, so let's keep it. They can kill a Channeler last turn. I think I still keep it. Just like one Channeler is lethal next turn, right? Do I Flame Slash the Orc Army? Yeah, I think I do. Just this way I just get like 7 looks at another Lightning Bolt. Worst case scenario. Yeah, I just scratch 2 lands at the bottom. Renegade with the 9. Think we'll come back? Uh-oh. Could get bolted or... Oh, now a Galvanic Blast is lethal. Yes, we get 5 looks here. Okay, so that's a lot of misses. Bolt or Blast lethal. We've got a little bit of time to find one still. Will you draw? Maybe a Hardcast Daredevil. Renegade with the 9. Thank you. 5 cards in Corey's hand. One of them is Kolaghan's command. I guess Ragavan would have done it too. That last turn. Okay, so now Cookbook is okay. Oh yeah, I boarded out Ragavan. Alright, Ragavan, don't steal my Bolter Blast from me. Heat, okay, you can steal that one. Yeah, we have a Street Wraith, no Giganta. That's aggressive. Corey has to be aggressive here. I'm gonna win as soon as I draw a Bolter Blast. He's got to kill me as quick as can. We had so many looks at another Bolter Blast, like 7 looks now. No, more than that. We had 6 Surveils. We had 6 Surveils and 3 draw steps. We had 9 looks. Hopefully you get a 10th look. We have 1 Blood Grip. So dead to another Bolt. Hopefully Ragavan doesn't steal it. Okay. Not nimbly pilfered today. Oh, they did the Kolaghan's command. Right. Okay, game 3. Great to do 2 spots. Yeah. I'm just commentating. We're still. I think we're likely pretty favored to hit though. Wow, grief plus gold. Oh. Just soul rolling, I guess. It's okay. Come on! Okay, game 3. No, I would never bring in Lantern against them, I think. We have the stone. Stone's way better. Yeah, Pyrite Spellbomb's okay. It kills Voidwalker sometimes in a sticky spot. Alright, can't stop mulliganing. Good hand though. I can actually just put back the Channeler. It's just so bad to like have a non-delirious Channeler. Hoping for a turn 1 Ragavan. Nice. So I could get Stomping Ground. I think I'm just gonna get the Mountain. I have 1 Haywire Mite. We're not particularly weak to Chalice right now or this game. Mox Amber is the main deck. We boarded it out. Yeah, Shinka's come up. I feel like Corey has a Scam Fury. Maybe not. Maybe like Voidwalker versus Bowmaster. Okay. Ooh. I guess I get kind of punished if I find a land, but being able to Shinka Bowmaster is kind of cool. You get punished. Feel kind of okay though. Speaking of token would have been fine too. I like that we have Bolt up to if Corey has Scam Fury, get to break it up with the Bolt. Yeah, 6 cards is scary. Could have taken a just make a Saga token line. Because you don't have to bolt the Bowmaster. Yeah, I mean, playing Shinka to play around the obvious Bowmaster was pretty good, I think. If we get hitted Sugud, can cycle the bolts with the token, but then I lose the token. Okay, we're not getting hitted Sugud. I think I'll go ahead and discard the bolt here. Because it's like I get half a bolt basically with the Asmo. Does that make sense? So we find Shadowspear off this, which is interesting. Another Urza Saga. So I guess we are making a token, getting a stone. I mean, Corey maybe just has Hidetsugu. I mean, how well does freaking Mishra's Bauble play around Hidetsugu? Not that well. So I think I just get the stone. Needle Fable, no thanks. I didn't even bring in the needle, but... Could attack with both. Kind of okay if they double block either one. Yeah, when you're on a Molda 6, it's like just so hard to beat Hidetsugu. It's like probably a one of. We can lose to it both games, you know. So blocking like this means Hidetsugu is not in hand, because you would block the Inti and then Hidetsugu kill the Asmo. Obviously 3 looks good here though. Corey's got 5 cards, dude. That's a lot of cards. Formerly good with the 20 months. Thank you, thank you. Corey, stop, dude. What the fuck? I feel like I really need to give Inti trample this turn. Corey! At least you didn't block the Inti. Me, like, not having the Shadowspear anymore also sucks. Yeah, Wraith would be the best draw here. So I think I get a cookbook. Does that make sense? I don't have Needle in the deck, but I'm still not needling the Mirror Breaker. We also just get Bauble. Get Bauble, discard the Channeler. They have Bowmasters, they ping the Inti, and then they can triple block. Yeah, Cookbook just doesn't seem like it really matters at this point. It's like good if I draw Ovalchase. But I think I just get Bauble because like I my main plan is to hit Corey for like a little bit this turn and then get into a spot where I can top deck a burn spell to win. Give the construct trample. Well, Inti's bigger than the construct. Fuck. Yeah, this also gives Channeler flying. No, Inti only gives trample on the attack trigger. It doesn't always give everything trample. I was hoping there would be Bowmaster, not Terminate. Corey. Making me work for it, dude. No, I'm not cracking the Bauble because of the Bowmaster. That could be copied. And I need to keep the constructs 3/3s. Corey, what the fuck is going on, dude? I can't beat all this shit. I wish I could sack this Bauble and just not draw a card. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to sack. I was maybe just supposed to sack the shield, the Bauble, and just try to draw runner bolts. It is kind of crazy. Like we're not that far behind after that insane hidden Sugu, but. DRC can fly. If I play DRC, it gets pinged by the Bowmaster. That gets copied, and I lose. I think. Probably trade here. GG Corey. No changes. KXW. Tough. Let's do the Bauble sack. Yeah, but if we sack Bauble, we're taking 2 from the Bowmaster, 2 from the Shieldra. It doesn't seem like we're good to play. I'm pretty dead for top 8, I think. I think I'm pretty dead losing this early. 10 rounds of Swiss. It's such a brutal game. Hold on, so let's take a look at Corey's stream. I just want to.